What is up? Welcome into Driving the Nightline. My name is Alan Bell. We got a fantastic show lined up for you today. Hope your Wednesday is going well so far. The day before Thanksgiving. Has everybody got that holiday feel in them? Everybody ready to get out of work? Ready to get back home? Is anybody hitting the road? Anybody got a big travel tonight? Drop it in. Now, say what's up in the chat. It's good to see everybody here. Freddie Bear said, I need one 80% pick. There we go. I think I got a couple for you. Freddie Brad finished cooking glazed ham, glazed smoked turkey breast, cornbread dressing, macaroni and cheese, broccoli, gravy, and assorted cheesecake. Bro, can we come to your house? Freddie Bear, I love it, man. I love it. Japan, what's up, baby? Con Nupel for 3.5 threes plus 104. There you go. Big Paul, what's up, baby? Shout out to the DGL crew, man. Paul, what's good, man? It's good to see you. How we doing? Matty boy. AOAB, last 5 scores. Oh, all right. Yeah, I just saw, Zach, I just saw your text, man. Sorry. I'm all over the place. I want to make sure everybody can get in and play. So if there's anybody else left want to get in, do it. All right, get in for sure. If not, yeah, I mean, I definitely want in, but I want to make sure everybody gets a chance. So hit them up in the Discord. Zach, Matty Boy, all of them. Yeah. Tizzle, all the food and drinks are great, but tomorrow's prop heaven for NFL games. Yeah, it is. It definitely is. Big Luke said, just took Buffalo live. Quick, guys, take Bucknell. That's funny, man. That's funny. All right. Yeah. So see, Zach, if you want to get those last 5, look, I'm on in too, but I want to make sure everybody can play. So don't worry about it. Get in. Everybody get them last spots. And whatever's left, I'll pick that up for sure. So, all right. Now, if you could hit the like button, it would go a long way right now. If you're watching on your phone, just grab the screen, pull it down, hit like, pop it back up. I hate asking you for it, but it's YouTube's world, man. I just live in it. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to eat. All right. So, yeah. Anyways, all right. Transparency. Yesterday, here's how we did. SC comes through. Iowa comes through. We got the plus 100. Houston did not. North Carolina did. So we don't get that one. We go 1-1, but all right, we'll take it. So there's the afternoon. Now let's jump into the picks because we have got basketball all day today. And I've got 2 picks that are a little under the radar. All right. I know we're all hyped on the big games for sure, but I want your thoughts here. All right, let's go. Air Force and Iowa. What do you think? Is anybody riding Air Force and Iowa? I want 2 underdogs, and I think they're in good spots. What do you think? Anybody get down? Bailey, what's up, baby? 2 times in one day, my man. Yeah, absolutely. Watching my daughter, Maddie, and son, Preston, in the room. Maddie and Preston. Hello. Good to see you. And yeah, Dad is awesome. Love Dad. Dad's great. Good to see you, buddy. David, what's up, AB? What's up, man? Good to see you, brother. Emilio, afternoon, crew. Afternoon, my friend. Japan said Maryland plus 13. Hey, I'm telling you, I think today is the day to ride some underdogs. Teams that are playing good. Japan, I'm right there with you. Okay. Let's get after it. So that's for tonight. Now, we've got the Gonzaga game tonight. We've got that on the over. We've got the Tennessee and the Kansas. Sorry, Gonzaga and Michigan. I wasn't leaving Michigan out. And then we got the Kansas and Tennessee game on the over there as well. Big, hey, my man, riding Air Force. Hey, I think it's that day. I think it's that. I like where Iowa's at. Iowa State, by the way, solid today. We needed that in our anchor. Now, we got 2 more big legs to go in a parlay, but we get Iowa State there, man. They're playing great basketball right now, looking sharp. Okay, so we need to jump into the NFL. Okay, so yeah, don't get me wrong, man. We got college basketball picks up for tonight, but this week in the NFL, we need to spend some time because exactly as Tizzle said, tomorrow. Now, I don't have all full props yet. We'll be live every morning, 10 a.m. Eastern. Do not worry about it whatsoever, okay? We'll be live tomorrow before the games. We'll be live Friday before the game. We'll be live Saturday before college football games. We'll be live Sunday. Like, oh, don't worry. 10 a.m. Eastern, normal time. We'll be here every morning, setting up that day. Don't worry about that. Now, what we do want to do, though, is introduce the week as we do every week, but it is certainly a different week in the NFL, at least for what, 8 teams playing on Thursday. We got 6 on Thursday and 2 teams playing on Friday. So, yeah, we definitely need to talk about it. But I was waiting to see if Liddy was in the chat, okay? Because Liddy sent over a gift. Liddy, look at that. Said, check the P.O. box. I checked it. Now, we have a little fun going on. After Tennessee won the national championship in baseball, I sent Liddy a hat. So anybody new that's asking, they were saying, hey, you're in a Dodgers hat. Well, it's because my great friend sent it to me. All right. And I definitely want to say thank you. And I want to say, buddy, I love it, man. And I got to step it up. One of my teams has to win a title so I can send that trophy to you, my man. And Liddy sent a note too. In the box, said AB, round 2 of the tradition. All right, baseball rings, 2025 World Series championship hat, fresh off the press. Proudly wear it in good health. We're going for the 3-peat, our man Liddy. So, Liddy, you're unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And you'll see this when you do. And when I see you in the chat, we'll definitely thank you again. But had to give a shout out to our man there, Liddy. That's awesome. And yeah, anybody that was asking, yeah, I rep our people, man. You know what I mean? So I love it, man. Liddy, proud of you, proud of the Dodgers. Great job. And thank you again for the hat. And he sent Randall one too. How about that? Randall got one too. Oh, Randall Mims. Okay, so let's jump into the NFL. All right, now, let's see what we got here. we need a Thanksgiving border here. Maybe we'll just go with the autumn corner. Dancing skeleton. Look at him. All right, we'll roll with that for a minute. Okay. Now, never mind. We can't use that. Okay. So, anyways, we tried to be festive. Okay. Here's the NFL Week 13. So, again, like I said, we'll be live Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern Normal Time, Friday 10 a.m. Eastern Normal Time, Saturday 10 a.m. Eastern Normal Time, Sunday 10 a.m. Eastern Normal Time. We'll hit every game each day. Don't worry about that. You just come right here, 10 a.m. Eastern. We got you. But like we said, we do want to set up the week, okay? So here's what I'm going to start off with. I'm going to read through the picks, and we'll go through every single game. Don't worry. All right, Packers-Lions. First game up on Thursday. Over 47.5. I want it. Okay. We've had former NFL coaches on this show before. Shout out to one, very important to us. And they talk about these Thursday games. Think about it. If you're playing that night, there's 3 games on Thursday. You're playing that night game, you got to sit around and wait and wait and wait and wait and sleep and wait and sleep and wait, all day. That Thanksgiving game, the first one, usually is lighting up with points because it makes sense. It feels like a normal game. Yeah, it's on Thursday, but you feel like you're kicking off at noon. Right? And both of these teams need to score. No doubt. Now, they got good defenses too. This is a big number for these two teams, weirdly enough. But I think everything changes tomorrow morning, Thursday morning. I think the Packers and Lions have a classic shootout game. I want that over 47.5. Cardinals and the Bucks over 43.5. Tampa banged up. We know. No doubt. And Arizona, not like they're in much better shape. But Arizona will absolutely push the needle in this game. And that's exactly what we need. because the Bucks know after getting smoked, can't do that again. And at home this time, no, I think we're going to get a nice game in this one. So I'm going to take the Cardinals Bucks over 43.5. And again, we'll break down all of these games. Don't worry. All right, Ravens. All right, now let's get into the money line 2-leg parlay portion of the picks. Ravens money line, Bills money line, minus 105. Colts money line, and Freddie Bear said the Eagles. Yep. Colts money line and the Eagles money line, minus 110. I ain't down on the Eagles. We'll talk about them in a second. All right, and then the 49ers money line paired with the Dolphins. Yeah, Big Tony, that's for you, brother. How you doing, man? It's good to see you. Yeah. I feel the Dolphins, man. All right, 49ers Dolphins plus 100. Okay, so let's get into these games. All right. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to break these games down by day, okay? So forget everything else in the NFL for right now. Today is Wednesday. Thursday, we have 3 games on Thanksgiving, and everyone's aware. But this is what we've got Thanksgiving. First game, noon Eastern, or noon Central. Packers and the Lions. Lions a 3-point favorite, total of 47.5. Look, both of these teams can play, but it's really just which one are we going to get on both sides. At any moment, this game can be good on good with good on good, meaning Packers offense good, Lions versus Lions defense good. Lions offense good versus Packers defense good. You know what I'm saying? But both of these offenses can go a little dry, but I don't think we get this. I think on Thanksgiving, I think it feels right for two teams that are trying to find themselves. You ever feel like that in life where you're just trying to find yourself? You know, you're just trying to find your center there for a minute, you know? It happens. It happens to me all the time. I think that's where these two teams are. They're like, oh, hold on. Wait. We're the Detroit Lions. We're the Green Bay Packers, right? I think we get a really good game tomorrow. I don't want to pick the winner. I really don't. But I will pick the over because I think that we're absolutely going to get two teams. Yeah. Bailey, yeah, he says it's going to be a shootout, Haas. I agree. Chiefs. Okay. So again, real quick, Luke, I hope both teams lay the wood on each other. I wish no harm on anyone, but I hope the blue tent has a waiting list to get in, bear down. Hey, all is fair in love and war. Oh, Luke, I love you, man. You're a gem. All right, game number 2 on Thanksgiving. Chiefs and the Cowboys. Okay, so we know the Chiefs are in win-only mode, baby. And look at the Cowboys not out of this thing. Now, again, shout out to Aaron Bailey. And I hope your lovely kids can hear this. Bailey absolutely nailed it on the pick last week with Dallas. Was so smart. And brought the reasoning behind it. Dallas is healthy. Now, the Chiefs, they have to win. They just have to keep winning. But look out, man. Dallas is not out of this. As weird as it sounds, this is one of the weirdest NFL seasons. Big Zach, heading out to the Blue Jackets game. Cheers, everyone. Good luck tonight. Oh, man, that's awesome, brother. Hey, and I'll get with you. Make sure that we'll every square will be sold. And I want in, but I want to make sure everybody can get in too. So I'll text you. I'll get with you. Have a great time, man. Thank you for everything you do here. Hey, and for real quick. I mean this. And I mean this to everybody, but Zach, I mean it to you especially. I am thankful for you, man, this Thanksgiving. Thank you for your friendship and everything that you do here, the Discord. And I mean this to all of you, but you all know how much work Zach puts in. So, Zach, thank you, man. For real. I mean that. Every syllable of it, bro. Thank you. Have a good time, man. You deserve that. Yeah, Chiefs of the Cowboys. This is a this is gonna be gosh. As weird as it sounds, like this game could be more awesome than the first game. And I think that game's gonna be great. Bailey said it. I'm telling you, Cowboys win this game. And Liddy can sit me. I'm putting Lydia on the line for a bunch of new eras. Oh, but no, hey, Bailey was right. He was right, man. And Tony, 70%, is that what you said? 70% of the money is on the Cowboys? Japan. Chiefs team total over 27.5. Okay, so here's the thing. Remember key numbers. Okay, 3s and 7s. So that 27.5 can get you in trouble. All right, just think 7, 14, 21, 24, 27. Okay, so you're needing 27.5 is you're needing 4 touchdowns. Because here's where the books get you. And this is very freaking important, okay? Remember this. 27.5 feels great, but you need 4 touchdowns because 3 touchdowns, unless you get a 2-point conversion mixed in there, 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals. Those 2 field goals are dead. It's actually, you don't want to make them because it's actually burning you, right? You're wasting a bunch of time, and another field goal is not going to help you either. So I say it as I'm not saying it to be like scared of that bet. Just understand that 27.5, which you do. Again, just be careful, man. That 27.5 could be deceiving. So if you could get 26.5, that's a billion times better because those 2 field goals could come into play. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's a great question. Great question. Because those numbers on team totals, man, I've played a lot of team totals, and that 27.5, every time I see it, it scares me. I've been burned on that 3 touchdowns and 2 field goals mess a lot. Tina, good afternoon, y'all. Tina, so good to see you. Hope you're having a great day. Big Cheesy, what's good, AB and crew? Happy Thanksgiving, AB. Hope all is well, man. Big Cheesy, good to see you. Second off, bro. Dude, we haven't even talked about this. Who's the manager of the San Francisco Giants? Oh, man. Drew Gilbert just got the man back. Oh, my goodness, dude. I am so excited for the San Francisco Giants. I am happy that y'all got my man, Big Tony Vitello. He is that dude. I love TV. You are going to love this dude. Like Cheesy, you're going to love Tony Vitello. He's the man and works relentlessly. And this dude hates to lose. Hates it. I know it's a big decision to make, getting a college guy. Man, if you're going to go get one, yeah. TV's that dude, man. So, hey, it's good to see you, buddy. And, man, I'm happy. Hey, I'm telling you, I'm going to be watching every Giants game, every one of them. And Drew Gilbert, it's Mass City now. He got the green light in full. I love Drew Gilbert. All right. Cheesy, it's so good to see you, man. Hope you're doing well. Happy Thanksgiving, buddy. All right. So, third game on Thanksgiving, Bengals and the Ravens. Ravens a 7-point favorite. What do we do? What are they doing with Joe Burrow? Burrow says he wants to play. Oh, man. I don't know what's going to go down. Hey, Duff, catch that Real Madrid live bet. There we go. Hey, good hit. All right. This is a total of 52.5. That's a big total. Joe Cool, right? Yeah. Ladder him up. Passing yards, Niner. Yeah. Hey, I don't doubt that kid. That dude's got a winner's mentality. Period, point blank. I feel him. Big J. A freaking B. Happy Thanksgiving, my man. Glad to be here during the day. Big J. It's so good to see you, buddy. Hey, and I'm gonna have to get with you and learn about. I hear your man doing oil changes on your own, all that stuff, like a stud. I love it, man. I'm gonna have to learn from you sometime. Big J, it's good to see you, buddy. Hope you're having a great day. Have a wonderful Thanksgiving, man. So thankful for your friendship, buddy. Yeah. So the Ravens. Big Tony said, doing it again. Cincy plus 14 plus over 44. Eagles plus 110. There you go. I like that look. Luke, bench Burrow. Let's him mope on the bench. Zach Taylor isn't losing his job. Clearly packing in for next year. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be playing Joe Burrow. Like, we're 3-8. Sorry, kid. I mean, you want to get some reps. I don't know. Like, I get it, but yeah, I'm not trying to get the kid killed. So, yeah. All right. So that's Thursday. Again, we'll be live Thursday morning before all this. So don't worry. I assure you, you're going to have a billion bets tomorrow to choose from. Parlay. Tomorrow's going to be a blast. Just trust me. All right. But we're going to have full props, all that. But we just set the tone early. Just to go through the games and start the process. Freddie Bear, happy Thanksgiving Day Eve, DTL family. Freddie Bear, man, thank you for your friendship, buddy. And yeah, happy Thanksgiving indeed. Okay, so that's Thursday. All right. Now, after Thanksgiving, we have one game on Friday. Bears and the Eagles, and it's a midday game, 3 p.m. Eastern, 2 p.m. Central. Okay, Bears at the Eagles. Now, here's the deal. We've got the Eagles in a money line parlay. I'm stuck in a rock and a hard place in this game because the Bears are playing phenomenal football right now. The problem is that the Eagles have to win. Now, when I say have to, understand, I don't mean it by they may not make the play, buddy. They're 8-3 I ain't worried about that. But the problem with Philly has been aimed at Jalen Hurts. Okay. Being too conservative, calling the offense on the field, not getting everybody involved. They opened it up a little bit last week. It's going to be full bore on Friday. You're going to get – we might not get another game like this, but if you want to bet the Eagles props, this is the day to do it. They're going to throw a ton. Now, not that they're not going to run the football. They will, but – They have to. Jalen Hurts has to. Winning is not enough. You get what I'm getting at here? They just won the Super Bowl and they were 8-2. And he's catching strays from inside the house. I totally get where Jalen Hurts is coming from. Right? He's saying, I just want to win. So you're going to get opposite Jalen. And let me say this. I'm betting the Eagles with the money line. I'm not touching the spread because there's a part of this too where Jalen Hurts could go out and say, okay, you guys want to do this? All right, we're going to throw it 60 times this game. Let's see who screws this up. Now, I'm not saying Hurts comes into it with that mentality. But there's a part of it where I would be thinking, if I were him, I'd have a little bit of a red ass about it. Say, I don't really care about your stats. The only stat I care about is 8-2. And you guys ran your mouth and now we're 8-3. Not really interested in anybody's opinion around here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would be letting people know. But sometimes you got to let people have what they want, even when it's wrong. So you're going to get it this game. I'm just telling you, you're going to get it. Jalen Hurts going to throw it 60 times just to be an ass. Watch. But he'll also run touchdowns in too. So don't overthink betting Jalen. And I didn't say any of that negative meant to be negative against Jalen at all. I feel him. I'm here to win, period, point blank. Don't care about your contract. Don't care about your stats that get you bonuses. That ain't on me. I don't care. I don't care if you want to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a part of me that had that little red ass on my chip saying, oh, y'all chirping me? Okay. Yeah. And Luke's dropping knowledge in here. It's good information in regards to the Bears. Watch. You go get Jalen going. He go get pissed off. He's tired of hearing people. I don't know Jalen Hurts, but I understand Jalen Hurts completely. And he's not doing this to be a jerk. He's doing it the same thing that if you know who else is doing Jalen Hurts' plan? Ohio State. Right? The Denver Broncos. They're following that. Why are we going to go out and risk all this stuff? How about we just beat you 20-6? You know what I mean? Like, that's the mentality that Jalen Hurts has. And everybody else wants to be part of it. And I get that. Anyways, that's enough on this game. But that's where this game is. And that's where the Eagles are. That's like, I swear the Eagles battle themselves every 7 days. You know? But unfortunately, look, I love the Bears. They're 8-3, man. But they're walking into they're walking into an internal. You ever dated somebody and go to their house on Thanksgiving or something, and you're like, whoa, this family don't like each other. That's Friday for Philly. However, the good thing is that, you know what, man, winning cures and it solves problems. So we'll see it, man. It's going to be a fun game on Friday. And again, I didn't come at that against the Bears. I feel like, again, the Bears are just doing their own thing. Like, how about y'all fix your own self? The Bears are going to come in and play a great game. I don't hate like the over with this at all. There's going to be points scored in this one. And Chicago's going to do a lot of it. Chicago props going to be live too. Now, excuse me. The only problem, again, is that the Eagles can just boa constrictor games, right? So that's, and again, we'll talk about this Friday, but that's what's going on with the Eagles, man. That whole breakdown, you notice we didn't get to barely talk any X's and O's, right? Because that's what the Eagles deal. That's the Eagles every week, man. That's them. It's wild. I swear. Like, it's a battle against themselves. All right. So that's Thursday. That's Friday. Now, let's go to Sunday. Normal operation. However, I have a present for you. Okay? Here you go. You ever heard of Memphis Sushi? This is Memphis Sushi. If you are hosting Thanksgiving tomorrow, if you are going to a Thanksgiving tomorrow, all right, and you get stuck or you put it to the last second that you got to bring something, I'm going to help you out. It is easy and cheap and will be the best thing there. Okay? Grab you just kielbasa, sausage, okay? Cook it real quick. Takes what? 8-12 minutes total? All right, chop it up. Saltines, barbecue dry rub, good cheddar, all right, and a couple peppers. That's it. It is absolutely delicious. Cover that thing in barbecue dry rub. I'm telling you, everybody will devour this right here, and you probably spent $9.70. And it's fire. I promise. So it's called Memphis Sushi. All right. Make it your own. Real easy. Real simple. And I'm telling you, you could do it. And look, I have waited to the last second on every holiday there is. But this one could do it. It's solid, man. All right. So sorry, I had to drop that just in case anybody needed a little something right there. And my man Niner said, not everyone has yeah, that's real too. And I'll say this: anybody that's going through holidays, whether you recently lost someone, I lost my mom, and it's tough, and totally understand that. So yeah, holidays can be the opposite in some ways. So yeah, my condolences for sure, and I certainly understand it. It is tough. Yeah, the NFL. All right, so all right, we got Thursday, we got Friday, we got Sunday. All right, so jumping into it, the 49ers and the Browns. Now, look, Shador played great. Browns did their thing. Sorry. I hope the best for Shador. It keeps going. But, yeah, 49ers, I'm going to roll it here. Now, Cheesy brings up a good point. Kind of scary the Niners are only 4.5-point favorites on Sunday in Cleveland. Yeah. Cleveland's got a great defense, man. Look at that total, 36.5. These are two aggressive defenses. Very aggressive, right? This might not be a high-scoring game. Niners said, hope people keep fading the 49ers. Me too. Yeah. This San Francisco team's legit, man. Home, road, the moon. I like their grit. I'm going to roll with San Francisco here. We got them on the money line. Jaguars or the Titans? Who's ready for this one? Big Tony. You ready for a little Jags Titans this year? Now, here's the deal. The Jaguars pretty good. 7-4, man. We talk about them every week. I swear it feels like the Jaguars are on the road every week. I swear. Them boys never get to play a home game, right? Jacksonville, 6.5-point favorites. Total of 41.5. Hey, Tennessee is playing decent football right now. They're not winning games. They're 1-10. I'm not calling the run coming here, right? Justin, I'm almost scared to Google Memphis sushi in Arizona, but now I need to have it. I'm telling you, it's fire, man. Hey, and you could go to the grocery store. I'm telling you, $9 something. You know what I mean? It is not expensive at all. It gets you something, whatever barbecue dry rub or any kind of. I mean, you can use any seasoning, really. Make up any kind of roux, baby. Let's go. All right, so the Jaguars, they should win this game, but watch out for Tennessee, man. Yeah. Jags should get the dub, but Trevor, man, what do you have? 3 picks and a fumble? If you want to bet, look, Trev will fumble the ball. That 3 picks, that he don't usually do that. This Titans defense, though, is not bad, man. Well, it's not good, but it's not horrible. Look out. This is like, I don't even want to say trap game. The Titans are a nail in the road, bro. It's only a matter of time. They're going to get somebody's tire. It's only a matter of time. Yeah, I can see Tajay having a game. Me too. Yeah. Just watch out. Texans and the Colts. All right, so here's the other AFC South matchup. Ooh, Tony, that was a good call. Jags and Titans. Field goal prop, not a bad idea. No, not a bad idea at all. And check the weather. All right, Sunday in Nashville, going to be raining. There's big storms coming to the southeast. Pay attention to those. Dude, Tajay is a dog for sure. Yep. Troll under the bridge. Wait for the right time to catch someone slipping. That's how they do it, man. Luke, anti-Liam Cohen. Titans money line. There we go. Now, moving over to the AFC South. Texans and the Colts. Texas going to throw it with Davis Mills. Now the Colts coming off a brutal loss to Kansas City in overtime. Brutal. But not the end of the world. They're 8-3. They're 6-0 at home. And they're only 4.5-point favorites. Now, why is that? Houston bringing that number one efficient defense to Indianapolis. That Texas defense ain't no joke, boy. And Houston's looking up in the division at two teams. Colts and the Jags are above them. Don't think the Titans are making a run. But Indy's got to get this one, right? 4.5-point favorite. That total of 44.5. Unstoppable force, immovable object. Colts offense, Texans defense. Which one you feeling? Cheesy, over 44.5. Yeah. Tony said, might just pass on this game. Yeah, we've got time. I mean, it's Wednesday. We're recording this on Wednesday, so we have time for this. But yeah, man, this is certainly not the quote unquote marquee game, and I'm not saying that against the franchises. It just isn't. But it's a very important game here. Memphis Sushi once again. Dang, now I want some. Saints and the Dolphins. Ooh, going Pierce, longest reception, 23.5 yards. I like that look. Good look right there. Yeah, Saints and the Dolphins. So we have the Dolphins on a money line. Dolphins 6-point favorites, total of 42.5. The Saints are going to give you effort, man. But the Dolphins coming off of are they coming off a bye? Yeah, Dolphins coming off a bye, right? Yeah. I'm feeling where this team's at. Tony said, we know I'm on Miami. Yep. Yeah. Dolphins coming off a bye. And look great going into the bye. Vibes way up. All right, Falcons to the Jets. Ugh. I don't have much on this game. Falcons minus 2.5. Kirk Cousins at the helm. Yeah. This is not a fun game. Falcons money line, that's all that I want. If you're a fan of the Falcons or the Jets, I'm not being negative or, disrespectful. It's just, I didn't talk about the Titans either. Cardinals and the Bucks. All right, so Bucks minus 2.5, total of 43.5. Bucks got smoked by the Rams. Now, number one, the Rams are doing that to everybody. Number two, the Bucks are pretty banged up, especially at the wide receiver position. But here's the beautiful part about Arizona. Arizona is a forklift, all right, that's stuck in gear, and the driver jumped off. It's just going. It's just going to just constantly push this game forward. And I'm fully with that, obviously. Being on the over of 43.5. Arizona's going to score points. Arizona might win this game. But yeah, look out. If Tampa looks like they did, and look, that's the Rams, all right? I'm not saying that's what you're going to get from Arizona, but if Tampa can't score touchdowns, they could be in trouble in this game because Arizona can score touchdowns. So, yeah, we're on the over here. Yeah, no props available. Yeah, see, that's the tough part too. I don't, yeah. All right, Rams and the Panthers. Rams minus 10.5 on the road. Total of 44.5. Okay. Here's the problem. I want the Panthers plus 10.5. But can you bet against the Rams right now? Like, and I mean it honestly. The Rams are like a stock that just keeps going. And you're thinking, I've got to sell. I'm up 3 times what I put in. Like, is this thing going to, and I'm not even talking about bottoming out. I'm just saying, like, does it just continuously just meteorically rise? You know? And it's like, I'm not going to say anything while it's going. You know? But good Lord, 10.5 across the country? That's a 2,800-mile flight. But yeah, I mean, that's what we're stuck in, is that you could put whatever number down. And I would say, are you sure we can't bet the Rams with this? But Carolina's a good football team, man. And they could run the football too. That's the thing. Niner said Bryce 2 INTs. Yeah, Bryce definitely gonna throw him a pick or two. But Carolina will run the football. That said, though, you know what? LA wants them to run the football, though. Like, not break off and go crazy, but there's a little bit of strategic approach to you burning the clock on your own, because I'm gonna do the same thing if I get up. You know what I mean? And what happens if the Rams get up? Run game's gone, right? If you're down 21-3, it's tough to run the football consistently. You got to go. McVay led Rams with the exception of Philly this year, so they should have won. Dominated on the East Coast, especially in early slate. There you go. Like that's the question that I asked. I mean, the Panthers are plus 10.5. Like the Panthers are 6-6. They're a good football team. But there's no way that I cannot fade the Rams. I'm either going to bet the Rams or I'm not betting them. Yeah, and that's the scary part too, is they're not even using Kyren Williams. They don't even need him. Very well rested. He could come out and run for 200 any given Sunday. Like, he is phenomenal, and they don't need him. So, for me, man, it's like, all right, I'm either going to play the Rams or I'm just not going to play it. But damn, that 10.5 is big. Excuse my language. That 10.5 is a big number. At home in the NFL, I mean, usually that is a gift. Hey, you wanted some money for Christmas? Here's plus 10.5 at home. Free money. But I don't know. Be careful with that. We got more time. It's only Wednesday. All right. Sunday afternoon, 4:05 Eastern, 3:05 Central. Vikings and the Seahawks. This is going to be a good game. Seahawks 11.5-point favorites. Seahawks played well at times against Tennessee. Didn't necessarily need to fully throughout in the second half. But that's part of who Tennessee is, man. And that was a long trip for Seattle. Now they're back home. Like, I don't know if I can go 11.5 with a total of 41.5. Now, don't get me wrong. The Seahawks are solid on all sides. But if you're telling me there's a total of 41.5 and the Seahawks have to cover 12 points, that's a weird ask right there. You're getting pretty specific on where I need to be here. Might start looking elsewhere, right? So don't get yourself trapped in a bad number. But Seattle should definitely be doing its thing. Yeah, this will be a really good prop game as well. There's going to be a lot of yards in this game. Field goals could be very important in this game. Very important. Anytime you see a total under 42, start looking at field goals. That's just good advice. You know what I mean? You start seeing low scores in the NFL like that. Now, it could also get too low. You start seeing 32 and a half, then just bet on nothing happening, right? But, you see a 41 and a half, you're going to get some field goals in this game. So pay attention there. All right, Bills and the Steelers. These are two teams that could use a good win, right? Weather 40 degrees in Pittsburgh. Partly cloudy. Yeah, I mean, these two teams just really need a win. They just really need a win. How do I say this? There's a chance that the Bills run wild on the Steelers. Kirk said it better than me. That's dialing down to exactly where I wanted to say. Yeah. James Cook could go off, and I wouldn't be surprised to see it. Now, the Bills are only 3.5-point favorites. Now, I say only, on the road, but again, total of 46.5. Okay. And the Bills coming off, a loss against other teams, that number could be a lot higher, right? But, yeah, James Cook for sure. Now, and Kirk, I'll throw it back to you and anybody else in the chat. What do we do with Steelers props here? And again, it's Wednesday. We've got plenty of time. This isn't until, Sunday at 4:25. But, yeah, I mean, we've got the Bills in the money line. I definitely like James Cook. If you have any Steelers props, excuse me, let me know. Luke, Bills signed Brandon Cooks. Cricket spent too much on the new stadium. Couldn't push their chips in the middle and get some before the deadline. Yeah, Buffalo's got to go. Now, that move is what it is, but you're right. Niner, like DK Metcalf props. Yeah, no doubt. No doubt. They're going to need him to have a big game. I agree with that. I mean, that's a good look. Hey, right here. Excuse me. I'm so sorry for coughing in the mic. Kirk, keep an eye out on Kenneth Gainwell props. Good look, man. Good look. All right. Sunday. All right. So final three games of the NFL week. Raiders and the Chargers. Chargers 8.5-point favorites, total of 40.5. I'm going to be honest. I know we got a lot of Raider fans in the house, but this team can't score. They just can't score. They just can't. And it's a lot of things, but being down 4 of your 5 offensive linemen, and now I think 5 of 5, it's a disaster. You can't move the ball. Geno can go out. Anybody could, and it's just tough. So I wouldn't be surprised to see. Now I know that there's a lot of hate in this game, right? But Jim Harbaugh is not interested in style points at all. Not right now. It's not important. So that 8.5 is kind of in the middle of no man's land here, but I do not hate it. That being said, though, you're playing a game of how many points do the Raiders score? If they score 6 points, you are home free. But I think the best play on this, Chargers money line, if you can get it, starting to get, non-playable there, but I might look at that under 40.5. Divisional game too. Or I'm sorry, divisional game as well. Use proper English. Jim Harbaugh's mentality in this is I want to win 20-6. Right? Style points, mean less than nothing. Sunday Night Football, and we won't break these down. We'll wait till we get there. But the Broncos and the Commanders, then the Giants at the Patriots. The Giants just keep coming, don't they? Jameis Winston throwing touchdown passes, catching touchdown passes. I don't know why Russell Wilson was ahead of Jameis Winston. We said it in camp. Like, what are you doing? Luke said, Pete Carroll is in full rebuild. If you're a Raiders fan, that's good to see because you know they're giving him time to do it his way. Absolutely agree with that. Look, the Raiders are who they are. Okay? And they're the first ones not denying it. You know, I agree with Luke. Look. Yeah. I mean, he's getting murdered every week. Like, this is one of those deals to where it would be cool if Raider fans, you know, at the end of the season gave a little standing ovation. However many are left in the stadium in that last home game. But damn it, Gino's trying, man. Dude, Jameis Winston's awesome. I say it all the time, man. I love Jameis. I'm with you, brother. I'm right there with you. I love Jameis. Big Tony doing a Friendsgiving tonight, so a Miss Crew exclusive, but have fun, guys. Yeah, no doubt, man. If anybody's got to miss it, hate that you do, but obviously love that you're with family and friends or whatever that you're doing. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, if anybody's spending a Thanksgiving alone, hit me up. I've spent many of them that way. And yeah, remain in good spirits. You can have a fun day. But yeah, yeah, have fun at Friendsgiving, man. That's going to be a blast, dude. If you have a blast. All right. So yeah, we'll stop there. We've gone long enough here. Let me get the NFL picks back up one more time. Packers and the Lions over 47.5. Cardinals and the Bucks over 43.5. Ravens money line, Bills money line minus 105. Colts money line, Eagles money line minus 110. And the 49ers money line, Dolphins money line plus 100. Niner Brady tried to save Buck and hardship goes. Sometimes you get right. Yep. Sometimes you do. All right, let me get the picks up for tonight. College basketball as well. We have Air Force plus 4.5, as well as Iowa plus 8.5. Japan AB thoughts on Packers team total over 23.5. Now, that's a good number right there. 7, 14, 21, 24 right there. Touchdown and a field goal. Sitting nice, man. That's a good number. Real good number. I like it. Okay. All right. We'll cut it there. All right. We'll be live tonight, Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Central for the Crew exclusive. We'll also be live Thursday, normal time, 10 a.m. Eastern. So we're going to have everything all over the NFL. Trust me. And remember, bring your first touchdown scores for all 3 games. All right. Remember, all 3 we're playing tomorrow. Okay. So be ready. Bring those for sure. Okay. Everybody have a wonderful, wonderful night. We'll see you for the Crew exclusive tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern. If you want to be a part of that and you're not a member, right there in the, you can click join. It's also in the show description. $5 a month. I'll make you the 5 back. Don't worry about that. We're going to have a ton of fun tonight. All right. Best of luck. Let's cash these tickets, and we will see you all soon. Thanks. Have a good one. Who's got it better than us? No!